Hey, how's it going, guys? It's Reflex, and I wanted to bring you guys this cool little video to show you guys some new little spots that I found on Crash. These spots, it's only two little spots, and I'm, going to go over those, and I'm also going to show you different ways to win gunfights on the steps, which is something a lot of people struggle with, and it kind of is something difficult to do. Because if you're on the steps, you can have a really good advantage against the person coming up the steps or going down the steps. You got to be really careful, and I'm going to go over that with you guys as well. But I'm going to go ahead and show you guys some different spots that I encountered. You guys might know them. They're probably pretty known, but I just found them and I thought they were really cool, so I decided I would try to share them with you guys, and just in case you didn't know the spots. But one cool one that I did the other day, pretty much what you're going to do is, I don't have the bomb right now, but you can plant on like this corner of the bomb or the front. It really doesn't matter. But I saw somebody do this the other day, and wow, that's not how that works. But somebody did this against me the other day, and I was like, oh, okay, I've never seen that before. But you pretty much just, well, you don't fail, first of all. You get up on this like ledge, and you just kind of like run towards this tin thing, and you're kind of on top of it. You got to be careful of this just in case anybody is coming around here. Now, the most ideal time that it will work is when somebody's gonna wrap around through here and go front yard and push down here. Just be careful if they're going mid or anything. But I would get on like the far front corner like this and lay down so they can't actually see you from there. And then to get them off bomb, you can just easily just jump up and you can see the bomb. Or if you plant it back far enough, you can see it. Now, this is a really good spot for one, because you are a bit exposed, but you just got to be really careful with it. One reason it's a good spot is you can see right in here. If they're in bomb, they can't see you laying down on top of this. Now, if they run out here, yeah, they can see you on top. That's why I recommended push up to the front of it. But if they're back here, they can't actually see you. Most of the time, they're going to be looking up in this corner. You're going to look at this corner. They're going to go around here. They're just going to peek around, look front porch. And this, now if they come front porch, they might see you. But you actually could probably win that gunfight. And they probably can't, they just can't see you just because of this little wall right here. So that's one of them. And I just thought that was really cool. Alright, so for the other spot, which I thought was pretty cool, you're just going to kind of jump up on top of this ladder. Climb it to the very top. Once you get up here, line yourself up with this pole so where it's stopping you. And then just kind of like walk over here. And you're aiming for this little white box. And just kind of like inch over, walk forward, and land on top of the white box. Now you're pretty much aiming for this awning, I guess you could say. So just aim for that and just jump. And your character will land right on top of it. You're actually not on it, but the game reads that you're aiming for that. And you're just, you're kind of on there. So now that you're on top of this awning, this is a pretty cool little sound horse spot. Obviously, you're exposed to the entire middle of the map, so only do this if you know that they're somewhere on this side of the map, or if you can get up here really, really quickly, if you know they're somewhere trapped bottom kitchen or second story camping the stairs or something. So if you can get right here, you can just sound whore bomb. And the great thing about this is you have mid if they go mid, and then you also have the front lawn if they try to push out lawn and wrap B, because they know that you're camping in there. So what I do is I'll just, chill right on this side, and you can just watch the middle, and if they try to push out, just easily pick them up. Now, a cool thing about this spot is if they don't know you're here, you can easily just crank your headset and sound whore the bomb. Now, if you do, you have to be careful. You can't jump down like in the front like this. You will end up dying. So what you got to do is just kind of like stand up and go on top of this porch and easily pick them off the bomb. And that's just a cool little spot that I found, and it's pretty effective if you do it properly, and just don't do it if they're anywhere on this side of the map. Alright, so the other thing I wanted to go over is, winning gunfights on the stairs. This is something that a lot of people struggle with because it is very difficult. You can having somebody sit up here and just hard aiming down the stairs, and you are right down here. You have to aim for a very small target, and you're also moving, and they're not moving. They just have to sit there and press their button. Now, there's a couple different ways you could do this. The best way that I recommend is if you have somebody on top of the stairs. You know, they're sitting up top of these stairs. They're looking down, and you know that they're there. You know that they're going to be doing that. Instead of instantly challenging for the gunfight, just kind of scare them a bit. Just go like this. If you just peek in and out, that scares the shit out of them. So they're gonna be going like this. They're gonna be like, oh, they're gonna start hesitating, and they're either gonna fall back and try to push up the stairs, or sometimes, very rarely, they'll push and get more aggressive and get up in your face. But if they do start doing that, what you do is just, peek it once, twice, and if they start getting really scared, eventually they'll stop shooting and they're going to think you're going to go back in the window or back in the room, and you can just easily just pick them up. But, it just comes down to the scenario, really. Another thing a lot of people have been doing, which I also do, and you have to be careful of, no matter what, a lot of people have, just about the majority of people who've been playing competitive on Crash have caught on to, the trick of looking up before and then going around. Because honestly, who would go like this and just run up the stairs? Who would just go like that? That gives them a good solid, probably second, to pick you up. So a lot of people are aiming up and going like this and lining themselves up with the stairs as, preparing themselves for that gunfight. Now, a good way to counter this is instead of sitting like this at the top of the stairs, sit right at the doorway. And I can't tell you how many people I have picked up that you just see them like with their gun in the air, and you could just easily shoot them in the chest right here. Just keep your gun right there. Line yourself up with this like little light switch, and you can just easily pick them up when they're aiming for the if they're aiming for that little head glitch up there. So guys, that's about it. I hope this was helpful. Hope you guys enjoyed. Cool little spots and little strategies on winning the gunfights on the stairs. Hope you enjoyed. It's been Reflex. Drop a like for me, and I'll see you guys in the next